it's not a secret. Like, my favorite actor is Russell Crowe. I mean, the greatest actor of all time is Daniel Day-Lewis, but I got a soft spot for Russell Crowe, man. He is my favorite actor. I remember I really first took notice of him. And what was it called? Wasn't The Insider, was it?
Yeah, it was the Michael Mann movie.
Right, that he did with Al Pacino. And not a lot of people knew Russell Crowe at that time. But when you're in a movie with Al Pacino and you upstage Al Pacino, that was the movie for me. I was like, who is this Russell Crowe guy? And then, of course, Gladiator. One of my most underrated favorite films ever is Mystery Alaska. I love that. It's a hockey movie. With Russell Crowe. Love that thing. I just think this dude kills it. Doesn't always appear in the best stuff, but I love him. Anyway, they've got a new trailer came out of his, and it's simply called The Pope's Exorcist. And I remember we talked about this briefly like 6 months ago, hearing a production wrap or whatever, but I had totally forgotten about this movie. 100% honesty, I totally forgot about this movie. This trailer came out, and I'm like, ho-hum, another exorcism movie. Like, seriously, in the past 5 years, we've had like more than a handful of these things. I guess it's kind of like a zombie flick there. It's an easy horror kind of thing to do. So I'm like, another exorcism movie. It's going to be the same thing, even though it's got Russell Crowe in it. I loved the trailer. I loved this trailer because unlike a lot of the other exorcism movies, this seems to have like a different level to it, right? There's a mystery involved in there. There's a history to it. There's a little bit of, oh, what's the word I'm looking? Da Vinci Code almost kind of feel to it a bit. And of course, you got Russell Crowe in it. And like when that kid says, "Bring me the priest," I'm like, all right, yeah, I legitimately find this creepy. This looks pretty good. I am kind of excited to see it. Chris, I don't know if wild horses will keep you away from this movie. On a scale of 10 to 11, how excited are you to see The Pope's Exorcist?
Why are this child's eyes a portal to Mordor? Why? No, thank you. No, thank you very much. Too spooky. No, thank you. I was raised Catholic, so all things about exorcism scare me the fuck out. And also, when you sent this story this morning too, I couldn't get over. I kept reading the sentence, "The Pope's Exorcist movie." I was like, the Pope, what is Pope Francis doing? Why is he doing this? This is a big no for me, but I know that Rob is very excited about it, and Taylor is too. It looks great. The imagery in it looks really cool. That bloody wing moment is really rad, but it's not my cup of tea.
Rob, what did you think about the trailer for The Pope's Exorcist?
This is just catnip for me, man. I mean, The Exorcist is my favorite horror movie of all time. One of my favorite movies of all time. And my favorite fictional villain in any incarnation is Satan. Give me satanic cults. Give me devil-worshipping nuns. Give me whatever. I don't care who it is. Lucifer in Sandman. You know, Lucifer on Netflix. The show Lucifer that was produced by Jerry Bruckheimer. Give me the devil in any form. I love it. And I look at this, and the best is like that's
such a great iteration of the devil.
I love Satan as a villain. And I think as a protagonist, and this look, you know what? When it's personal, you know things are going to get real. Like, bring me the priest, like that moment. I'm like, oh, it's on, buddy. It's on. And, you know, there's a moment in the trailer where all the possession of what it's already happening, and you see like he's meeting with the Pope, and there's just one shot when the Pope is smiling and looks at him, and I'm like, yeah, Pope's possessed. That's what I want to see. Dude, first of all, the problem is there's been so many bad exorcism movies.
Yes, there have.
And every time I go into a possession movie, I'm like, this is going to be the best one. And you know, Gordon, what's his name? Gordon Green, who did the Halloween movies.
Right.
He's doing the Exorcist trilogy for Blumhouse, bringing back Ellen Burstyn to play her roles, Chris McNeil. If they F this up, I'm going to be so sad. But this, John, this looks like the palate cleanser I've been waiting for.
You know what's kind of exciting about this for me? The guy's name is Julius Avery. He's directing this film. He directed a little film that kind of came and went. That's the people who saw really remember Overlord. Came out a couple of years ago.
I liked Overlord.
Yeah, this is the same director doing this.
Even though it's, you know, J.J. Abrams' Bad Robot, I liked it.
I really liked Overlord. I got a big kick out of it.
There's a lot of good stuff in it.
And when I realized that he's the guy directing this movie as well, I was like,
oh, I'm in.
Hey, Ray, you saw this trailer a little bit earlier. What did you think about the trailer for The Pope's Exorcist?
No, I'm with Chris. No thanks. Anything that's closer to reality, like, you know, there's the ghost movies, the horror with the paranormal stuff. This hits a little more real to me than other horror subjects.
Well, and did you know that this is based on a real life priest and is based on his memoirs?
So
You can read his books if you'd like to get a
little primer.
I don't need this in my head. Like when I'm alone, I don't need any of that.
You and I can go watch a delightful animal romp.
Yeah, we'll watch Avatar. I heard that
Yeah.
one's really good. Avatar 2.
You can
That's
totally see Avatar too.
Now, if you could
I
get
can see Ant-Man.
if you could get the Navi possessed, then you'd really have.
Oh my
something.
God. Then you're into something. All right, guys, question is for you. What did you think of the trailer for the Pope's Exorcist? I'm not gonna lie to you, I think it looks really fun. I mean, and Rob's right though, we've got a lot of bad ones. Maybe this will just be the next bad one, but I think there's a lot of promise here. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, the Black Tux. It's time we had the talk. You know the one I'm talking about, the one that ends in the 3-letter word. I'm talking about a tux. And when you need a tux, the best place to go to get one is the Black Tux. The Black Tux makes it super easy to get an on-trend, top-quality, guaranteed to fit tux without ever needing to leave your house. So here's how it works. Take the Black Tux fit quiz, pick the style you want to wear, and boom, your tux is delivered to your door 10 days before the day you need it. That's plenty of time to try it on and make sure it wears you well. And hey, if the fit's not quite right, say hello to the Black Tux Fit Guarantee. Order a better size within a day or two of receiving the less than great fitting one, and they'll send another one right away at no extra cost. Their expert fit specialists will help you find the perfect style tux or suit and make sure it fits just right. Listen, I've been dubious in the past about online sites or apps that say they can get your measurements, but the fit quiz with the Black Tux works great. And man, I wish I had had these guys for so many events I've attended over the years. So rent or buy, the Black Tux is the best place to go when you need a tuxedo for a wedding or a special night. And right now, when you go to thebblacktux.com/Campea and use the code Campea, you'll save $20 off your order. That's THEBLACKTUX.com/Campea, code Campea to save $20.